So Reid is looking at this kid, and I'm looking at him, and I swear he's the sweetest, most innocent-looking kid you're ever gonna see, but that doesn't fool Reid for 1 second. Oh, no.
Well, how was I supposed to know he was Judge Lehman's grandson?
Well, to be fair to us, we were told that the kid who held up the convenience store and had a 3-hour standoff with the police was waiting for us in the holding room.
Wait, and he had the same first name.
Jason. So when Reid says to the kid, Jason, sit down, the kid obviously sits down, right?
Yeah, and I'm trying to tell him that he might have to spend 2 years in detention for what he just did.
And the kid's looking at me going, I'm gonna go to jail? What for?
Hey, listen to me. I have nightmares about the same thing happening to me.
Now, this is our nightmare, because right at that moment, Judge Lehman comes around the corner looking for his grandson.
And you just about convinced him that he should go and do the ranch program.
Yeah, and I've told him this, and the kid's going, yeah, okay, I'll go. But first, I gotta call my mom. And then, put 2 and 2 together at the nick of time to save his own butt, Reid looks at the judge, then he looks at the kid, and he looks at me and says, Michael, why are you talking to Judge Lehman's grandson like that?
Well, I knew he had a grandson, right?
Well, what happened to Jason?
What?
Well, wasn't he a little shook up over the whole thing?
I don't know. He's at the ranch. You gotta ask him. Anyway, why I started talking in the first place was to make a toast to my dear friend John Philip Reid III on the occasion of his 50th birthday.
Wait a minute, 41st, you.
I stand corrected, 41st.
Well, I agreed to have this party a year ago when I made Pauline promise not to give me a surprise party on my 40th. And also to tell everyone that I possibly could how proud I am of my 2 children.
Daddy.
Both of them. I would like to start first by saying my eldest son, our eldest son, Mark, has just received a scholarship to law school.
Right on.
And my wonderful daughter, Laura. Did you want to tell him, sweetheart? What? I didn't think she would. Laura has just qualified for the Olympic trials in track and field.
Right on.
Congratulations.
Oh, the fire department coming through.
Whoa.
Happy birthday, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Reid.
Thanks, folks.
Happy birthday, Daddy.
I guess I should blow it out, huh?
Yeah.
Blow it out.
Well, here goes.
Cora, you barely touched your food. I demand you taste this cake and tell your mother how good it is. Go on.
It's good, Mom.
How in the world could you tell?
I'll take this in.
So I've heard nothing but wonderful things about your work.
Yeah, man, but the pay. No, thanks.
Have some?
I'm full.
Oh, come on. Open wide. Yeah. Yeah, she watches what she eats when she's in training.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you excuse me?
No. Oh. Yeah, I've heard nothing but wonderful things. You sure you want to have some of this cake?
No, man, I'm all right.
Oh, come on.
Hey, I'm telling you, man.
One piece.
Laura? Are you okay?
What's wrong? Nothing.
Don't give up on a tough teenage. Give me a call when you need a change. City kids, come on off that street.
Come on off that street.
Work it out to a different beat. Take a walk outside. Get on the range and ride. Something precious.
It's okay.
You can roll and run. You can walk that floor. You can move outside. You can slam the door. Never, never give up. It don't come for free.
It don't come for free.
You gotta talk it out. You can lean on me. Come on, cross that line. Get on the range and ride.
just sit tight, okay? Rachel, why do you suppose Michael's having us drop these kids off at the same time today?
I don't know. This is the time he told me to come. It is a miracle I got here anyway. It took 3 of us to get Carol into the car.
What's wrong with him?
Him. The doctor who recommended him for the program says he's agoraphobic.
Which is a fear of?
Public places, the outdoors. He was taken away from his parents a year ago. Besides treating him like a slave, they didn't even let him out of the house. He's getting better, but he still gets terrified.
Well, this place will either cure him or kill him.
That's not very funny.
I know. I would have said it behind your back to Michael, except for he's not here. Where is he anyway?
I don't know. But, Reid, I wanted to talk to you.
Hey, knock it off, okay? Eleanor's probably in the house working, finishing up that status report for Malloy. Let's ask her.
Okay.
You know, I think everybody had a good time at the party, don't you?
Yeah, I did.
You know what Pauline bought me as a present? Life insurance.
Oh, really? Listen, I noticed that Laura's quite a bit thinner than the last time I saw her.
Boy, she'd be glad to hear you say that.
I didn't mean that as a compliment. I meant it as a concern.
Rachel, she's a high jumper. She has to be able to soar over the bar.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily healthy.
Look, I train with her every morning and every day after work. I don't push her any harder than I push myself. Believe me, she's healthy.
Oh, here they are.
Hey, folks. Good run, everybody. Make sure you warm down.
Eleanor, you're running now.
Just lately.
I talked her into it.
Yeah, you must be awfully confident about that report that's due today.
Actually, I just have to dot the I's and cross the T's, which is exactly what I was gonna do. Excuse me.
Who's the new kid in the car?
Carol! Welcome to the ranch.
You were right. You warned me this would happen.
You won't get out?
No.
Hey, Carol. Michael, remember we met at Rachel's office? Do you think you could roll down the window?
Please don't say I told you so.
I won't. But I'm not going to force him to get out. I told you that, too.
Michael.
No, really. In most documented cases like this, the kid does not respond unless he is given control of the situation.
So are you telling me you're going to leave him in my car as long as he wants?
He has to get out on his own, confident that he can face the world outside, or I don't have a chance of gaining his trust. Shouldn't take more than a day or two.
A couple of days?
I told you this might happen.
How am I going to get back?
Plan B.
Well, I turned the 3 little angels over to Vic. Have fun.
Reid, could Rachel get a ride into town with you?
What's wrong with your car, Rachel?
Oh, Michael's using it for some therapy.
Oh, sure. Okay. Hop in.
Solved.
Thanks.
You know, man, sometimes I can't believe the kids she brings up here for you.
Drive safely.
Yeah. You won't forget the tryouts on Saturday afternoon.
I'll be there.
See ya.
And this is the main house. We do most of our group sessions in here, and it's also another place where you can hang out on your free time. The kitchen. Does anybody know how to cook? Too bad. Haven't had good beef bourguignon in ages.
You know, there's a kid outside just sitting in the back seat of some car.
Carol. There's a storeroom through there, and this obviously is the dining room.
Michael?
And this is Eleanor. She handles the business end of things around here.
Hi. So did Carol stay in the car?
Yeah. Where are you going?
To deliver my status report. Mr. Malloy wants to see if my initiatives are working.
We'll see you later.
Actually, I think I'll stay in my apartment in the city and wait for his response. Okay.
Sure.
Can I have her room tonight?
Come on.
Is it all right if we drop you back at the youth services?
Yeah, fine.
Great. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, by the way, Rachel, since you were so worried about Laura's health, you're invited to come watch the tryouts on Saturday.
Do you have any idea about the pressure you're putting her under?
Oh, pressure's good for athletes.
Is she being monitored by a doctor while she's in training?
No, but once she makes the team, I'm sure there'll be doctors roving all over the place.
So you really don't have any idea of how this pressure's affecting her?
Rachel, I don't mean to be rude, but why in the hell are you so interested in my daughter all of a sudden?
I don't know how to say this, Reid. But her behavior at the party, in the short time I was watching her, showed some scary signs to me. Listen, I'm not saying she's anorexic.
See what?
I saw her, John. She only put food in her mouth when you and Pauline were watching. And that small piece of cake you gave her, I heard her vomiting in the back.
Hold it! Just hold it, okay?
I heard her, John.
Rachel, I want to tell you something. My daughter and I live in the same house.
I know what I'm talking about.
No, you listen to me. We sit down at the same table. I watch her eat a full meal each and every night. We feed our children at home.
I am not suggesting you don't feed your children. I'm just saying that...
I'm suggesting that you drop the subject, okay?
Ellen, sorry to keep you waiting, dear. Come on.
Eleanor. It's Eleanor.
Let me tell you, Ellen, John Reid's initial scouting report of you was just outstanding.
Well, as far as budgeting, accounting, and fundraising is concerned, the ranch program's never been in better shape.
From what I hear, you've done such a good job at the ranch, they won't be able to function now without a full-time administrator.
Well, that's very flattering.
So, why go to the bullpen when your pitcher on the mound is throwing a no-hitter?
I'm sorry?
I was seriously considering you for Endersby's job now that he's retiring, but I can see how enthusiastic you are about the ranch program. No one has handed me a report this heavy in the 20 years I've been here. The job is yours if you want it.
What, me stay at the ranch? No.
With a healthy raise, of course.
No, I couldn't.
You couldn't?
No, you see, it's just that, personally, Endersby's job would be much more challenging.
Challenging? It's the dullest job in the building. Obviously, I've misread the signals here.
Mr. Malloy, as much as I agree that Michael needs someone full-time at the ranch, I'm a starter. I think the ranch program needs a long reliever.
Well, now that you put it that way.
I knew you'd understand.
We'll see. You come back in the morning after I've had a chance to read your report. I'll have a better idea then of where you belong.
Thank you, Mr. Malloy.
No, thank you, Ellen.
You know, Laura, that kick of yours got your old man feeling like an old man.
Well, I should have left you back at the turn.
Yeah, I know. But I gotta keep you moving fast, even if it kills me.
Oh,
You all right?
cramp.
Well, you know what to do. Work it out of your diaphragm. The best thing to do is let out a little scream. Release the cramping from your diaphragm. Laura. You all right? Come on, breathe deep. Laura, breathe deep. That's it. That's it. Relax. There you go. Good. That better? Huh?
It's going.
Oh, good. There you go. You sure?
Yeah, I'm okay, Daddy.
Okay.
Fine. It's just a cramp.
Yeah, well, we better get home. Your mother's got dinner waiting for us. All right? Good work.
Michael!
Eleanor, I'm right in the middle of group. What's your problem?
I'm free.
What?
Malloy loved my report. He promoted me to account supervisor.
Oh, well, that's exciting.
Well, it is. It's a desk with my name on it.
If I'd known you'd wanted that, I could have put your name on the desk in there.
You don't have to do that. You're finally rid of me. No more budget restraints. No more arguing over bills.
When?
Now. Well, I mean, I packed my bags the day before I left because I had such a good feeling going into the meeting.
Why didn't you tell me this was happening?
I didn't want to get your hopes up. Didn't want to get my hopes up. Let's face it, this assignment went on for so long, I thought it was here for good.
Yeah. Well, it's sure going to be different around here without you.
They're going to be appointing another full-time administrator at the ranch.
Who?
They haven't decided yet.
Well, I'll run up and get your bags.
You don't have to do that.
No, I don't mind. Just a second. You know, it'd be real nice if you guys could talk even when I wasn't in the room.
We don't know what to say to each other.
Well, that's interesting. Talk about that.
You know that woman Eleanor I sent to the ranch to take care of business for Michael Terry?
Auburn hair.
I don't know what color her hair is, dear. Anyway, she got a promotion. She was moving up to Enderby's job.
That's quite a jump.
Darn right it is. Speaking of jump, I invited her to your competition too.
Well, they don't want everybody in the world there.
Just a few friends.
Well, what if I don't make the team?
What kind of talk is that?
Honey, you'll make the team.
Thanks, Mom. I'm done. Can I be excused?
Yes, you may. So, how was your day?
There's a whole world of good out there. New and different experiences, things to do. Well, I just wanted to meet you, so.
Talking to Carol, huh? Hey, he's opened his window. It's a big step. And once he makes that first step, he'll be running all over here in no time. Heading out?
Yeah, for good. I got a promotion.
Congratulations.
Gonna miss you.
Stop. I'm gonna cry. Make sure you come back and visit, huh? Eleanor, something I wanted to say.
Yes?
Well, I think, at least I think that sometimes there's been something happening between us.
Well, what are you referring to?
Come on, Eleanor, you know what I'm referring to.
Is something happening?
Oh, take a stab in the dark, Eleanor.
Was something happening? That could mean anything.
No, it couldn't. It could only mean one thing.
Which is...
Us. You get it now?
Yes.
Well, you feel the same way or not?
Yes. Intermittently.
Intermittently? What does that mean?
Well, yes, I feel something happening between us intermittently.
You sound like a weather report.
It's as close as I could get.
Oh, man.
It never worked between us, Michael. You know it as well as I do.
Yeah, you're right. You just end up driving me crazy.
Yeah, and you'd end up driving me crazy.
All right, let's just forget I mentioned it.
And we'd be arguing all the time.
All right, let's just forget about it. It's not going to happen. There's no point in beating it to death.
Hey.
See you later.
That's better.
Darn right.
Time to get things back to normal. Confused, behind in our bills, verging on bankruptcy, spinning into an ever-narrowing vortex of fiscal doom.
Yeah, back to normal.
Darn right.
Yeah.
Well, it's lights out, boss. I'll go check on the boys' bunkhouse.
Michael, any news on when I get my car back? I mean, it has been a couple of days.
Count on Monday at the latest. He's already gone out a couple of times when nature's called.
The 4x100-meter relay has...
Remember, honey, you're a feather. You want to float over the bar, not power over it.
I know.
Okay, now you've taken the 400. If you take the high jump, you're on your way.
Daddy.
I know. Leave you alone.
Athletes competing in the women's high jump. Please report to center field.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Eleanor. Long time no see. How's the new job?
Good. They're redecorating my office at the end of the month.
La-di-da.
Well, they're just gonna paint, and I get to choose the color, so.
Choosing colors now. Any word on who our new administrator is going to be?
No. Nobody wants the job. So, what have I missed?
Oh, she's already won the 400 meters. She's up next for the high jump.
Competing first in the high jump from Norwood High, Laura Reid.
She's had a heart attack! What? What the hell are you talking about? Pogue, get her off the mat! Quick! Quick!
What's going on?
1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5.
Come on. Oh, come on.
She doesn't have a pulse. Somebody call an ambulance! 4, 5.
She's gonna be okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Has somebody called an ambulance? 4, 5.
Oh, baby.
Yes, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. be fine. I'll see you there, okay? You'll be fine, Laura.
She's got a good pulse, Reid. She's stable. Take it easy.
She had a heart attack, Michael.
I know she did. I just don't want you killing everybody on the way to the hospital.
Michael, I am fine. She had a heart attack, okay?
Oh, yes, the report's complete. I'll be sending it down.
No. You didn't have to stick around.
It's okay, I wanted to. How is she?
She's gonna be okay.
But she did have a heart attack.
Yeah, she did.
Michael had to take the ranch kids back. He wanted someone to call as soon as we found out.
You do that, and then go home. We appreciate your concern, Eleanor. We'll be fine now.
Okay.
How did you know?
She had a heart attack? I just assumed because in her condition...
Because you knew she was already sick, and I want to know how you knew.
John, I tried to tell you at your party last Sunday.
One little moment in the middle of a party, and you pick up on the fact that my daughter has anorexia.
I told you!
I know you did. I know. I just... I can't believe how blind I was.
You and Pauline are the two people she tried to hide it from the most.
Well, not anymore, she won't.
Don't try to handle this alone, Reid.
All I want to do right now is thank God for not taking her away.
Oh, jeez, I know. I know. Listen, I don't want to bother you. I just wanted to make sure she was all right.
Rachel.
Yeah.
You still haven't told me how you knew.
I'm anorexic, Reid. When I was Laura's age, I got very sick. And I still go for help.
It doesn't make any sense. I mean, what could have been going through Laura's head?
Maybe she just wanted to be so small that she could almost fly.
When your tongue is silent, you can rest in the silence of the forest. When your imagination is silent, the forest speaks to you, tells you of its unreality, and there goes the party. We were just getting going. Hello? Hang on a minute.
Michael! Telephone!
Hello?
Hi, it's Eleanor.
Hi, what's up?
Yeah, they said it was a heart attack.
Did they find out what caused it?
An electrolyte imbalance?
I mean, she was on the verge of starvation.
She's anorexic?
Yeah, Rachel suspected it.
Oh, man, Reid must be flipping out.
No, actually, he's acting like he's handling it.
Yeah, well, that's Reid, and it's not necessarily good.
Do you think you could help her at the ranch?
Well, that's up to her and her parents.
Look, Michael, with all this fuss, I forgot. I've got to go. I've got a meeting.
Okay, well, thanks for filling me in, Eleanor.
Hey, bye.
Laura? Mom? Oh my God, my throat's so dry.
That's my girl. Your dad's here too, Laura.
Hi, sweetheart.
What happened to me?
The important thing is you're gonna be all right. You don't have to be afraid of anything, Laura.
Tell me.
You're very, very weak now.
John, the doctor said we should tell her. You had a heart attack, Laura.
A mild one. Your heart got tired. The workouts were too big a strain.
Will it happen again?
No, I promise.
It hurts so much.
It won't happen again as long as you stop trying to get so thin. Oh, honey, the doctor said you burnt off so much from exercising and dieting that your heart couldn't take it. That has to stop.
But your heart's fine now. Look, you see that? That stuff is called glucose.
I don't want it.
But you need it. It'll make you strong again. Look, you'll be out of here in no time. That's what the doctor says.
Daddy? I'm not gonna make the team now, am I?
Oh, Laura. The team doesn't matter one bit.
Only that you're well, sweetheart.
But you were so proud of me.
We are proud of you, Laura. Your mom and I were very, very proud of you.
Okay, Carol, this is it, man. The big day. I told you it was coming. For one thing, we have to take Rachel's car back to her. You know, even little birdies got to get nudged out of their nest sometimes. Okay, that's a lousy example, but the thing is, sooner or later, you're going to have to get out of the car. It's as simple as that. Those kids want to get to know you, man. They want to sit down and have dinner with you, not keep bringing it out to the car. It's what, maybe 50 feet to the house? I won't even walk with you. I'll stand back here if you want.
Come on, Carol. You can do it.
Walk away, Carol.
Carol, open the door, Carol.
What's up?
Can you lock the door?
Carol!
Carol.
Great.
Hey, Carol.
Open the door, Carol.
Come on, Carol, open the door, man.
It's raining out here, Carol.
Anyway, I got one of the lankier kids to go up on the roof and through Eleanor's old room.
The guest room.
Yeah. And when we finally got in there, we found him fast asleep on my bed. I guess he didn't get too much sleep in your car.
Well, I hope you're sensitive enough to let him stay there. I mean, just for a few days.
Oh, you should see him now. He's amazing. He's walking around, talking to people, going outside. Anyway, I parked your car out back.
Great, thanks.
Hi, Rachel.
Oh, hi, John. Glad you could come.
Hey, Reid.
Hi, Michael. Rachel said she had something important to talk to me about.
Yeah, I think I'm part of it.
Okay.
First, let me say how glad I am that Laura's getting better.
Yeah, they say she'll be home in a week or so.
That's great. But I had an idea, and I wanted to talk to you about it.
All right.
Instead of going home, I think it would be a good idea to send Laura to the ranch for a while. Michael's got a lot of experience dealing with kids who have serious eating disorders. And I really believe...
No, not a chance.
Why not?
Because we're aware of a problem, and we'd like to deal with it at home.
What if you can't?
She needs professional help.
No offense, Michael, but you're running a haven for lowlife out there.
Oh, come on, Reid.
Look, she's still in a damn hospital.
It's better to deal with it now before she falls back
We won't
to
let her fall back. I'm surprised at you people. This is my little girl we're talking about here. Not one of the freaks that Rachel brings to your funny farm.
I know how you must feel.
You don't have any idea. Just a few days ago, my little girl was a contender for the Olympics. had a heart attack, Michael. Do you know how that makes me feel?
We're not talking about you, Reid. We're talking about Laura.
That's right. And just remember that Laura is my daughter.
And you have to admit that there's a problem. Just what do you think is going on here?
You want to know what I think is going on here? Two people with no children whose job it is to send crazies off the street on a horseback ride are trying to tell me how to raise my child. Well, I'll talk to both of you some other time.
Okay, man, all you gotta do is take the leap.
I don't think so.
It'll be a hell of a lot easier than climbing all the way back down.
You gonna catch me, Vic?
I won't let you down. Well, I mean, eventually I will let you down. I meant spiritually I won't. Come on, buddy. Okay.
Yeah! All right. You all right? Good stuff. All right, who's next? Carol, how about you? No, huh? Okay, we need a volunteer.
Okay, Carol, go ahead.
Yes?
It's Marianne from Miscellaneous Affairs. I have those figures you require. Shall I give them to you now?
Sure, yes.
7, 68, 4, 19, 100, 26. No, that's 25. Now 26, 1,684.
Wait, stop. Why don't I just come down to your office and pick them up?
My office?
Well, yes, we haven't met yet, and...
Okay.
Okay. I'll be right there.
And another thing, mister. You think you had it tough the last time in detention. Well, just wait till your next little visit, because I'm going to tell you something.
May I have a word with you, please?
What? Can't you see I'm busy?
It's very important.
Move from that spot, and you'll never move again.
Look, I know that you're under a lot of stress with Laura, but I don't think that's an appropriate way to speak to a boy.
I talk the way I talk, and Laura's got nothing to do with this.
Yeah, I think you're taking it out on him. You have no idea what he's just been through.
He's just been through a robbery.
Well, that's exactly what I mean.
He's the robber.
Okay, but he's not the crime he committed. And I think you're being too hard on him.
First, this isn't your department, okay? You deal with numbers. I deal with young people. Secondly, I do not appreciate you telling me what to do.
Well, neither do the kids.
I don't believe this. Michael Terry got you. Pretty soon I'm going to be surrounded by people like you.
Michael hasn't got to me.
The hell he hasn't.
What are you insinuating?
Malloy told me he gave you a choice. I think you took the wrong job.
Is that so?
Listen, 6 months ago, I could have torn a strip off of a kid in this hall, and you would have just walked on by. Now I blow out at one of them, and you turn and blow out at me.
Okay. Maybe I have learned a few things, but I mean, full-time administrator of the ranch program wasn't exactly part of my career plans.
Plans change, Eleanor. Plans change.
We got big problems, boss. I think we should call Eleanor.
Well, not if we can avoid it. What's the problem?
Well, she's changed the computer setup. I can turn it on, then I'm stumped.
Well, I guess a phone call wouldn't hurt.
Well, if you hadn't changed the way the thing was set up.
I don't have time to come all the way out there right now.
Well, where's our new administrator?
I mean, you can't just change everything, then abandon us.
All right. I'll come out.
You will?
Yes, just give me a couple hours, okay?
Thanks.
Oh, Rachel. Look, I'm sorry. I had an appointment with a judge 5 minutes ago. If you'll excuse me.
John, I just came to say that if you think you can help Laura deal with her anorexia alone, you are wrong. Dead wrong. Yes, she needs your help, but she needs professional help too.
Rachel, I told you.
You know, I understand Michael is a friend of yours, and it's hard to admit to friends your family isn't perfect.
Rachel, I love my daughter.
Then why are you being so arrogant? And making all of her decisions for her. Maybe she just can't keep up with trying to please you, John. Ask her what she wants. Maybe she wants help.
Hey. So, do you want something, or?
No. So, where's everybody?
They're out. Trail ride.
What, everybody?
Yeah.
Even Kara?
Yeah.
So we're alone?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, at the C prompt, you log into the B drive, all right?
I have no idea what you're saying.
How did you ever think you could manage without me? Okay, this column says how much money you have in the bank, all right? And this column here says how much money you owe.
Oh, now I know what to do. As long as you're ready to come out here all the time.
Oh, come on, Michael. You trying to tell me you called me all the way out here because you can't figure out your own accounting program? I mean, nobody could be that stupid.
Well, I happen to be.
Look, I have to ask you a question, and I know that it's a little left field, but I think it's very important that you give me an honest answer. Are you still in love with me?
In love with you?
Yes.
What do you mean, still?
Well, you said yourself that you had feelings.
Oh, well, that's kind of a giant step from in love with you, let alone still.
All right, then, infatuated.
No.
Interested.
Oh.
Okay, so then there's nothing going on.
No. Nothing.
Well, then what did you mean when you said that you had feelings for me?
I don't know. It was temporary insanity.
Good. Same here. Which is why I'm going to ask for my old job back.
What? You want to tell me what is going on in that funny little mind of yours?
Nothing. I just realized I'd rather work with people than with numbers, that's all. And Reid convinced me that this is where I belong.
Full time?
Yes.
Then what was all that about?
I just had to make sure that you weren't in love with me, that's all.
I'm not even sure I like you.
You can like me, but that's all.
Oh, you drive me crazy.
I know, but that's allowed. So, do we have a deal or what? Oh, it's Laura.
Michael? Eleanor?
Hi, Laura. I'm Eleanor. We met at your dad's party. I'm working at the ranch.
And of course, you know Michael Terry. I want you to listen to that man.
Come on, I'll show you around. All the other kids are out on a trail ride right now.
Hey. And what are we doing here? Moonlighting as an administrator?
No, actually, it's a career change. That is with Dr. Terry's permission.
Glad to have you back, Miss James.
All right. Your name is Carol? Time to get out of the car, Carol. Now! And stay there until I come back with Dr. Terry. Sometimes all it takes is a little authority.
Hi.
Hi, baby. Oh, it's good to see you. So, you jump on a horse yet?
Ages ago. Listen, Michael, I've got to go. Any questions about Melissa, call me.
Okay.
Oh, Carol, get in the car. It's raining.
Well, I'll go see if lunch is ready.
So?
Well, he's helping me, Daddy. We talk about things, and there's a girl here who's gone through some of the same things as me. I'm gonna be okay.
No, I'm proud of you.